When you look at a blood smear under a microscope, manually counting every single cell is slow, tiring, and error-prone. But with computer vision, this becomes incredibly fast and accurate. In this video, you'll first see a microscopic view of real blood, and then watch how our AI model detects and counts every red blood cell and white blood cell, just like this. And the best part? In this tutorial, you'll learn how to train your own vision model to perform blood cell detection and counting from scratch.
So now let me show you how you can create a model or fine-tune a YOLO model to detect or count different blood cell type in an image or a video. First of all, you need a data. I have collected two sample images from the internet of blood under microscopic view. These are the red blood cell and here are the white blood cell. So now you have to first go to Labellerr and create a data set of that. I have created that, as you can see. Then in that, using that data set, you can create a project. So you can start annotating that data set for your model training. Annotation is required as the model required to have some ground truth on which the model should be trained. So I have created a project on that data set, as you can see. And now you just have to label it. I have already pre-labeled the data. As you can see, it has around 173 RBCs and around 14 WBCs. So it's quite easy to perform labeling here. Now when just have to, after labeling, you just have to accept it. And annotate the next image. I have already annotated this image also. With this, your annotation will be completed, and now you just have to export your annotation in COCO JSON format. You just have to go here and select all the export you need. I have already done that. As you can see, I have already exported a annotation in COCO JSON, which is this. This is the annotation of our image dataset. Now let's start our model training. First of all, you have to clone this library. This library helps us to perform some conversion from COCO JSON to YOLO format. It's very necessary. So first of all, you run it. I have already cloned it. As you can see, this is here. Now to convert your COCO JSON to YOLO format, you just have to use the COCO to YOLO converter from YOLO fine tunes COCO YOLO converter seg converter, and provide it with your annotation JSON part and the image directory part here, image dataset part. Now you just have to use this function, and it will create a folder in of YOLO dataset, which is in YOLO standard model training file type as folder type. So it has a train and a label. In under label, it also has a train, and it contain all the annotations of your image dataset. Now then, after your YOLO dataset is completed, you just have to clear all the cache from your GPU if you are using your local GPU. As you can see, I have around 6.72 GB free VRAM. Now let's start our model training. So you just have to use YOLO from Ultralytics library. First install, you can install it using this is the command you have to use, pip install Ultralytics, and run it. As you can see, I have already installed that. Now you just have to run your model training. You have to use model.train and provide the data with the data.yml file part. As you can see, this is the file I'm talking about. It contains all the training well or test part and the number of classes and name of that classes. I have two classes, WBC and RBC. So now let's start training. I have already trained a model. In After completion, there will be a folder called runs. It contains your weights. Here are your trained model. So the store that model part in here, this model part variable, and now you have a custom trained uh, YOLO model on your data set. Now you just have to create a inference function. So you I have created a simple inference function which will show the detected object under a bounding boxes and show the total count of that object, which are WBCs and RBC, on the upper right of the image. So just run it. Now just provide the image part and run this function with the model part, image part, and the confidence. You can increase the confidence. Let's increase it to 30. This will means 30% confidence. Now as you can see, it has shown our RBC. It is selecting even the minute RBC part also. So great, now your model is working perfectly. Let's test run it on a different image. As you can see, this is showing correctly. WBCs is around 7 and the RBC count is about 68. It is even detecting the smallest WBCs here. So now you know how you can create your own custom YOLO model for different cell type detection or counting. See you on our next video.
If you'd like to explore practical resources and hands-on examples, we've created a dedicated GitHub repository. It's filled with cookbooks covering computer vision, AI agents, and more. Link is in description.